welcome to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. So Hawaii's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Blazers offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Quick release by the QB. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Give to Brown. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. They'll try to get outside. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Rainbow Warriors will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Power stroke. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. Quarterback tried to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, what a move. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. On the run, it's Ingram. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Burton. Oh, he wants it all. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Clyde. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield. It's Klein. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Caught in the backfield. It's White. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On target over the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Davis looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Ridley. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Brings him to the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Burton. Looking for a deep man. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll go right back to the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Brown has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hunt is on its way. Nestles it in at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Burton. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's hooked. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Rides to back and leaves it. Nice move to keep running. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Complete to the left. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Davis will throw. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. In that first half, needs some more big plays here to get this W.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Catch in the middle, it's hooked. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Davis looking to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
And first down.
Give to Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Got it in the middle. It's White. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They're going back to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Go straight ahead. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UAB 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Burton. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. He'll pull it on the read. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
UAB 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Catch in the middle. It's Klein. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Ingram. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
Good enough for 1st down.
They go to the ground. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Looking downfield, it's Burton. He's got it down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
UAB.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking to fire. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
UAB 17.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis will throw. Makes the catch.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. He's going to let it go. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Warrior! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Ingram. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Burton. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Klein. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Klein. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Ingram. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. The play action fake. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
UAB 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense lining up quickly.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Back to throw, it's Burton. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UAB. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The give as they work on that clock. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a...
There he goes! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to sneak it. Makes it past the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Grab behind the line. It's Booth. And tackled there by the defense. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd too. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the done.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.